Now, moving on to the Los Angeles Lakers. Of course, a lot of people are going to be talking about them, and they are an intriguing team this season. Now, a lot of people are also looking at the roster. I have no issues with how they assembled the roster so far, but the general manager, Rob Pelinka, he is saying that the Lakers are specifically built to combat the Golden State Warriors. We heard this earlier from Rondo. He kind of leaked out the ideas and what the Lakers are trying to do, and essentially, they're trying to do the complete opposite of what Golden State is doing. Golden State, they surrounded themselves with a bunch of shooters, and they can shoot lights out any point. They play small ball, and that's essentially what they're doing. The Lakers, what they're trying to do, they're trying to get IQ players, which the only IQ player that they signed really is Rajon Rondo, and they're also trying to surround themselves with playmakers. All 5 positions, they want to be able to put the ball on the floor, be able to play make, and be able to play defense, have that grit, have that dog to them, which a lot of teams are kind of losing because they're going more to that finesse style of basketball. They're trying to get that grit back. You can see that with Rondo, not the same defensive guy he was back in the day, especially when he was playing with the Boston Celtics, but he's still a very, very solid defensive presence at that point guard position in Rajon Rondo. How much switching is he doing? I think he can be a liability switching. I don't think he's that same guy, but he's still a pretty decent guy. Lance Stephenson, he's good for the playoffs. That's the only thing I can say. Lance Stephenson, you're definitely going to have your ups and downs with. Lance Stephenson during the regular season is going to frustrate you, especially Lakers fans. He's going to frustrate you, especially during the regular season. But where does he become valuable? In the playoffs. He is a competitor. He's going to try to go out there, do whatever he needs to do to win a game, and that is when he's going to come in handy. I think he's definitely going to be a great teammate. I think he's going to be a great teammate of LeBron James. I think he's going to definitely help out the Lakers during that playoff time. I think he's actually an important asset here during the playoffs. Of course, this is only a temporary fix. As soon as they can get another player like Kawhi Leonard, or maybe, I don't know who else, maybe they get a Klay Thompson. I'm not sure. People are saying that. I don't believe those are really a possibility. I think Klay Thompson will stay ultimately in Golden State. But say you can get, of course, a Kawhi Leonard, then things change a lot because now you have another defender who could play from the wing. That is Kawhi Leonard. He could guard almost any position. We know LeBron James could guard just about any position as well. You have a couple of big men that you drafted. And Mo Wagner, I like him a lot. I think this guy is a fantastic guard. I'm a center that they bring in so far. He could be able to stretch the floor. He could grab some rebounds for you. Of course, you have JaVale McGee. He's a better JaVale McGee than he was before. I'm not sure how much he will contribute, but if he's motivated, JaVale McGee could definitely be that guy, grab you rebounds, play a little bit of defense for you. He's not a crazy scorer, but you're not looking for him to score. He can finish it with a dunk after a rebound, so that's the good thing for JaVale McGee. But Mo Wagner, I think he's been playing fantastic out of the big man for the Lakers. He could have a pretty nice role. So I think the Lakers going in a different direction with how they are building this roster. And I think this can work. It might not work year one. I don't think it will work at all year one. But you can see them going in a different direction. I'm a huge believer that styles are always going to change. And it's the first team that thinks of that new style and can start building that way. That's typically the opposite of how the league is centered at that point. They're typically the ones that come ahead. The Golden State Warriors, they thought differently back in the late 2000s. They were like, maybe we should start getting shooters. We can start stretching the floor out a little bit. It took a while and a couple years to build. But when they built that small ball and that perfect lineup, it started demolishing teams that weren't ready for that. So now every team trying to compete with Golden State at Golden State's game, playing small ball. The Lakers trying to do the opposite. And, of course, every style of play, I don't care who you are, has a weakness. The Lakers trying to get that weakness. Will it happen? I'm not quite sure. We don't even know how the starting lineup is going to look for the Lakers. We know right now LeBron James is the only lock to starts. They've already came out and said nobody else is locked in at a starter position. That does include Lonzo Ball. We don't know who's going to be the starting point guard. If it's going to be Rondo, if it's going to be Lonzo, everybody's going to have to earn their spot. That's definitely good. The Lakers trying to put out the best product that they can. You can see they're trying to win. They have an opportunity to make some noise in this Western Conference. I don't think they will beat Golden State, but I think they are underrated, and I think they can do something because, to me, the Houston Rockets took a step back. To me, OKC, I don't think they're better than the Lakers, even with Paul George staying there. So the Lakers, they have opportunity to try to get something done in the Western Conference. We'll see how everything comes in. We'll see exactly how this lineup is looking as we get into training camp. But the Lakers GM, Rob Pelinka, he is saying they are built to combat the Golden State Warriors. You guys let me know in the comment section below. Do you agree? And do you think this thing will actually work? Now, talking about LeBron James' current team, we're also going to turn things to his former team, the Cleveland Cavaliers.